Hey guys, welcome to a video that will really help you make your life better. Make sure you watch it all to the end. My name is Ryan Hunter, here we go. Let's start with the most prickly, perhaps unpleasant to some point, and that is stop watching porn. A porn addiction is not just some harmless addictions that you resort to just to brighten your day. No, porn addiction is a real addiction equivalent to drug abuse. By and large, this is addictions, and as we already know, drug addictions affects absolutely all of our life. Take a look at this list and realize what watching porn is doing to you and your life. Pornography really affects your level of intelligence, your self-esteem, your contact with other people, how you can feel the world at all. Your receptors become overly less sensitive and you simply stop getting pleasure from your life. You lose the skill of striving for any goals. By achieving, you just start to stagnate and degrade, stupidly glued to the screen at other naked people. If you want to achieve anything at all and in any way get a boost out of it other than gazing at other people's nudes, then stop looking at it. Let's move on. Second point, physical activity. Do physical activity, but not for the reasons of getting another beautiful body that you have dreamed of for so long but can't achieve. No, do it for the good of your inner state, emotionally and physically. Most people constantly quit exercising in the gym. Why does this happen? Two reasons. First, they do not see quick results in the mirror, and the second reason is that the result in the mirror becomes boring after a while. And for this reason, most people do not see the most important change in themselves. It's precisely the internal changes. They just don't understand what for. They get too lazy to work for the sake of looking good. Why look good sweating at the gym if you can dress well and you are already beautiful? But in fact, most people miss the most important thing. It is how activity affects our internal health, which is much more important than our external, because the external is primarily a mirror of the internal and the most important effects that physical activity has. It improves physiological health. Because physical stress helps to get rid of the physiological stress that we interact with literally day long. Another important point is of course the increase in energy and stamina, that is, you literally become much more energized than you were before. Start watching less TikTok. Yes friends, one of your favorite social networks has a nice algorithm and nice content, all as simple as possible, and therein lies the main danger. TikTok trains your body to get high as fast and as easy as possible, exactly the opposite of how it happens in real life. That is, you just become harder to do something that are more difficult than a swipe of the finger up, and so you stupidly lose capacity in your real life because your brain is accustomed to just do once a finger up and all new something interesting, fun, easy to access, and the next thing you get used to the fact that in life everything also must happen instantly. 20-30 minutes per day. Start at least 20-30 minutes a day to invest in that. After a couple of years you finally change your monotonous, uninteresting, useless and low-paying job. Yes friends, and here we are faced with just the effect of instant results. Now I constantly encounter the same argument from people that they cannot change their life as soon as the speech passes for money. They say it's impossible, I am in such conditions that I can't change them, and all this because when people start thinking about to get out of the shit hole, they find themselves in they think in the moment that if they right now in their heart can't see how to change life, then it is impossible, and this is the effect on social media, video games, movies and so on. Literally everybody is taught that if it cannot be done immediately, then it is impossible. Stop playing video games. Video games, just like TikTok and watching pornography, have a huge impact on our intelligence and our emotional state. But here I'm going to tell a little bit further. Many say that games allow them to rest physiologically. In fact, you do not have any rest physiologically, because wherever there is competitions, emotions and some difficult, your nervous system does not rest at all. All computer games do for you is to distract your attention and distract it from your real world in which you apparently have some problems that you don't want to solve. In video games you get used to the fact that everything is much easy to get. You can reboot, change the nickname, change the game, change the something else. So you literally get used to what you do and you get good at it. Many people run into computer games because they only make and get results in video games, and it's kind of like, you know, the kind of trap that men get caught in. Think about it now. I hope this video was useful for you. Thank you for watching. Be better every day. See you in the next video. Subscribe and like. Good luck.